So, hello guys. Good evening. Is it
Good
evening or
evening.
night? Good night.
Evening.
Uh,
It's 7.
Evening.
good
Yep,
evening, I
7.
think.
7. Yeah. So, how you
Yeah.
doing?
I'm doing great, always.
Oh,
Yep.
How
okay.
about you?
Um, who's gonna answer that first?
Shakila, maybe.
Okay.
How you
I'm
doing?
doing great.
Okay.
Like, well, actually, I done nothing today. I just watching Netflix all day, so I'm doing great. Uh-huh.
So for me, I'm a little bit hungry. I don't eat yet. So yeah, maybe just
Mm-hmm.
forget about foods first, cause maybe I
Oh,
will lose my focus if I thought about foods. So yeah, maybe what are we gonna talk about?
So we're gonna talk about our first impression. So it's
Yay.
between you guys and
Mm-hmm.
me, or it's
wow.
between us and also what people thought of us, like what people think of us. So maybe let's get started.
Oh, I think if I'm not wrong, you said that you want to go first, my Shakila.
Okay.
Shakila, please.
Okay. So maybe how can I start it? Maybe from first impression, my first impression to you guys, I think. So this is gonna be a little bit scary, I know.
Oh,
So okay.
Fine, go
So
ahead.
we all know that we've never met in person yet. Like we just meet in some meetings and Zoom and this
oh,
VZT. Yeah, we've never met in person yet. So from my first, I'm gonna be honest this time. So sometimes, like people said that okay, you're nice, even though they thought at first they weren't. So I'm gonna be honest first. Okay, maybe I'm
Well,
about to start
Shakila,
with Jelita.
I don't like people who said that. If I ask her what is your first impression of me, that she said that I'm nice, I don't like her. I
Yeah.
just want you to be honest. I just want you to be honest. Never mind. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay. So first, Jelita. I thought you
oh,
were you were like some kind of like mean girls at school. You know what I mean? from But I didn't judge from your true self. Like I'm guessing from your face. You're a bit like okay, scary or yeah. Like I'm sorry to say it, but like that's what I thought at first. But then after these whole meetings, and then we've probably like closed enough, and then I thought that okay, you're nice and you're good, and also you fine. I think that's my first impression. I know it's kind of bad, but like I'm a type of person who's really really I mean it when I'm making a first impression of people. Like, oh, okay, from your face, I can say that you're a little bit scary. No, it's not scary. Like a mean girl at school, But then after I met you, and then even though, sorry, I met you, and even though we haven't met in person, but I knew that you're nice and you're good, and also you're kind. Yeah, I think that's my first impression. Kind of weird. Yeah, I know. Mayan. Okay. My first
okay.
impression of you, I can say that uh I always impress, or I just always see people first from their faces, like
Oh, yeah.
typical people person. So I my first impression, like you're this kind of person, this kind of student who's, I can say, a nerd or a geek. Yeah. 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 I'm
Yeah,
sorry to say it.
it,
Yeah. And also I can say that you're a really nice guy and
okay.
kind too. You're not mean to people. I can say it. And then yeah, my first impression was you were a geek, and
Oh,
you're like diligent type of person, and I can say it. So I'm being honest, so don't judge me for that. And yeah, my first impression of you was great. It's not as that bad. Yeah, a geek person. I don't know if
okay.
that's true or not. Yeah.
So maybe okay, I will go first,
Okay.
Mayan.
Okay.
I will go the second
Okay.
before you, Mayan. Okay. So
Okay.
actually,
I'll
Shakila,
be the last. Okay.
I don't wonder. I understand why did you think that I'm such a sassy girl and such
Mhm.
a mean girl in school? Because many people told me that they thought I'm such a mean person and then such a sassy girl that like to judge or maybe being mean,
Oh.
something like that. Because I mean, my face is kind of. I mean, I'm kind of annoying. Maybe my face is kind of annoying. I don't even know. Maybe I'm not. I'm. Not, I don't. I don't know what they thought about me. So maybe my face is being the most factor that people thought I'm such a sassy girl and such a mean girl. But yeah, maybe it's fortunately that now you thought that I'm such a good person. Fortunately, because yeah, maybe I don't wonder because many people told me that. Yeah, so it's such a usual thing to hurt for me. um, so my first impression of you, Shakila. So
Mhm.
even though many people said that we couldn't judge book by its cover, but what we see at the first time is the face, right? It's the
Yeah,
face. So
exactly.
yeah, we
Uh-huh.
of course we thought about something when we see people's face or something like that. So my first impression of you, Sakila, I thought that you're such a girl that like to like being stylish, and then person who goes to Starbucks many times, and then like being like chilling with your friends and then having some gossip, something like that. A girl who likes to
Okay.
a girl who likes to going out with her friends and then having some Starbucks and then having some chit chat, something like that. And you're such a girl like um you like to talk with English. Like no wonder that you had such a fluent English skills. So yeah, that's my first impression. I don't know if it's true or not that you like to be chilling with your friends and having some Starbucks, but based on what I heard before, like it's funny experience or something. I think at top funny experience topic you said that you like to order coffee at Starbucks. Maybe it's kind of true, but I don't know. Maybe I don't judge you. So I think don't take it personally. Okay,
No, it's
don't take it
okay. It's okay.
personally.
Yeah.
So
So,
okay, so my
mhm.
first impression of Maya, I think
Okay.
all people thought that Maya is such a nerd.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I
I
think
don't know.
I think that impossible for people thought that Maya is such a naughty boy or impossible because see he's such a calm boy and that kind like even though usually boys haven't hasn't some responsibility or something like that, but Mayan has that. I think he has a part responsibility, and yeah,
Oh.
even though Mayan, even though you often late to have a meeting, like we look
Yeah.
for you oftenly because like when me and Shakila are being ready to have a meeting like conversation, you're lost. Like where is Maya? I wonder that
Okay.
I like and Maya. I feel sorry. I apologize that I often call you like I think almost every day I called you, even though on
Yeah.
WhatsApp or maybe just like the usual call. Because actually, I'm a little bit annoyed that you're being late with the meeting. Because
Okay.
we were waiting for you. So I hope that in the future you don't forget that you have a meeting at what times that was. So yeah. So my first impression
Okay.
of Mayan, of course, he's such a nerd and such a good boy, and like the fact that he's joining some organization. So yeah, that's my first impression of you, Mayan. How about you? What is your first impression of me and Shakila?
Okay. Sure. Um. Okay. For Jelita, my first impression is, I think you are a sexy girl. Okay, and yeah,
I told
you look
you.
so. I think grumpy maybe because your
Oh,
face so sometimes make me scary. I think I'm sorry. Okay, uh, and I think um you are a grumpy girl and a sassy girl, like uh the leader of group. Do you know?
Oh,
leader of
you
group.
thought that the circle of the group of the girls who
Yeah,
likes being sassy, and
yeah.
I'm the leader. Oh my gosh. Okay, never
I think you
mind.
are the
Go
leader.
ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. And I think um you are good in language like in Japanese and in English because uh, when I see you talk with English, I'm so impressed with your English skill. And for Shakila,
Okay.
uh, I think in the first time, uh, I think you are an introvert people because I think you are wait. Oh, bookworm. I think you are a bookworm, and you you are a smart girl. And when I see you speak in English, I'm so impressed too with your English skill. And I think you have a good experience in English. I think that's all from me.
Well, Mayan, what nice thing to say.
Yeah.
Thank
I
you
told
for
you he's
yeah.
Oh
he's
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
he's a
such a
soft
good boy. Yeah, the
boy.
soft boy. Yeah, he
Uh-huh.
is.
I told you.
Like it's so funny that what I think, what I thought, and what Maya thought about you, Shakila, is the contrary. Like what I thought about Shakila is such a girl who likes to chill in Starbucks, and Maya
Oh
thought that Shakila is such a nerd girl and who likes to study. so
oh yeah.
so yeah, for me, actually, I don't even surprised that all of you thought that I'm such a sassy girl and such a mean girl. Like the people who said that I'm such a sassy and so mean, uncountable. I couldn't even count them.
Oh
Since
Mm.
the elementary school and since the senior high school, maybe my face is kind of annoying, and yeah, the way I talk, maybe I don't know, maybe it just is.
oh
It just is. I couldn't control my face. It just is. This is the way I'm born. So yeah, maybe people thought that,
So
but it's really surprising that you thought I'm such a leader of the group, the circle of girls
oh
who's being
yeah.
meanie. So yeah, the fact
yeah.
that
Like in the film, do you
yeah,
know
I know that. I know
you
what
are
you
the
mean.
leader?
I know what you mean. I mean the fact
And
that I don't even have so many friends.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
and every people who have some problem with you, they will be so scared because I think you will um what is that?
Yeah,
You
being
will
grumpy and get angry,
yeah
something like that.
being
Yeah, I
grumpy.
see, I
Okay.
see. Because since start school, many of what do we call it, the junior, like my junior of the school, like told me that they scared of me, like something like this. Yeah, never mind. So, how about you, Shakila? So, what is your real personality? Are you being the girls who
Okay.
like to chill at the Starbucks, or maybe the girl who like to study?
Okay. First, I'm not really a study person. Like I study things
Oh,
when I
okay.
like things. Like, when I don't like it, oh, okay, I just leave it. And then I'm not a bookworm. Like I mentioned before, like I prefer audiobook than the usual book that I don't really like to read. And then type of person am I'm a person like who's enjoying hanging out with myself than people. Like I know I'm in kind of like an introvert people a person, and I love coffee, so I spend more time drinking coffee at cafe or just not only Starbucks, but huge fans of Starbucks. But then if it's not Starbucks, I enjoy it too. I don't know. Yeah, I'm a type of person like that. So when I'm with myself, I enjoy things like more than when I'm with others. So yeah, I'm a type of introvert person. And like when you said that I'm a geek, I'm not. Like
Oh,
I love to be friend with geek because like they're not that too annoying or whatever. And they actually they don't I from friends that I've had, geek friends, they don't have lots of friends, which is they're not too wild for that kind of society. So I think I prefer to be friend with geek or yeah, person like that than a sassy person, because I cannot
Mm.
even like I cannot be friends with them because I'm not that type of person. So I prefer to be friend with geek. Yeah, so I think that's me, for my opinion.
So Mayan, you said that I'm such a sexy girl. So what is your impression of me
Oh
right
yeah.
now? Is it being better or maybe worse? I don't know. So
Okay. It's my turn.
yeah.
Okay. Uh, so actually, uh, I agree when you say I'm a nerd boy because sometimes I have a different interest, like in the music genre. Do you know?
Yeah, the old
Yeah,
fashioned.
the music. Yeah, the old fashion music genre, and I have friends uh in the other. No, no, no. Every
Yeah, the world like supernatural. Oh my god, am I lagging? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh,
hello.
am I lagging?
Okay.
Am I lagging?
No, no, no.
Oh, okay.
In
Like in
oh,
supernatural
okay.
world.
No,
You
I
say
think it was
before.
so nerd. Okay, I have a friends in all age.
Ah,
Okay,
I see.
I confuse how to say it. Okay, I'm sorry. In all age, like I have friends younger than me and older than me and uh like you, and I have uh some partner maybe. Oh wait. Oh, colleague. Okay, I have some colleague in my organization. They are uh, uh, university student. Okay, I think,
Mm,
and uh, there are a teacher too, and
yeah,
the father and the mother. I have it.
yeah.
Okay, and about a good boy, I think every boy has their dark side.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not uh, a pure good boy because sometimes I have a bad side. Like yeah, I uh, sometimes I'm want to be a lazy person.
Well,
Okay,
Mayan, what you thought
okay,
being bad is different with what I thought being bad for boys.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Me too.
Oh,
What I thought being bad for boys is like they smoke or maybe drank,
Yeah.
oh no, no.
something like that. But
Uh,
what you thought about being bad is like being lazy to take a pray maybe or being lazy to do the homework. It's not bad,
It's
Mayan.
a
Everyone
bad
has
things for like a for good boy. So I can
yeah,
say
it's
yeah,
bad things for good boys. Okay.
yeah. I think we have a different standard for bed.
yeah.
Okay, and think smoke. It was too bad for me. Okay, so
Hmm.
I think that's all from me.
So yeah, that's why we say that you're such a good boy because it's the fact that you're a good boy.
Yeah.
So Mayan, you said that at the first you thought me such a sassy girl. So what is your impression of me now, right now?
Oh,
Is it being worse or maybe better?
right now you are a
Uh
geek.
huh.
Okay, and a funny person. I think because and you are so exciting. Okay, I think uh excited every time when you have our conversation in this meeting. You are very excited. Okay,
Okay.
and you have two mode,
No,
Yeah,
happy
you have.
mode
like
and
yeah, happy mode and normal
It's true.
mode.
It's true.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I kind of like shocked. I can say I'm surprised at your first impression of me, because I thought that well, my family, I can say that my family thought that I'm a hard person, or like I can say like not an easygoing person, but I thought I could be easygoing person if they were easy for me.
Yeah.
Like it depends on the person I talk to, or it depends on the person I'm looking to. So if they're being nice, I'm being nice. If they're being hard, I'm being hard. So I think yeah, that's true. I mean that's me.
So yeah, so actually Shakila is an introvert person. So do I, so am I. So what is your are you extrovert or introvert, Mayan?
Okay. I think I'm an extrovert,
Oh really?
but sometimes I can be introvert because
Mm-hmm.
I want to have my time, okay, my quality time, of course, and I don't want uh, any people disturbing me. But I still need other people to have socialization, okay?
And then you
And I
said
think,
that you had so many friends, like the older one or maybe the younger one. I think you're such a
oh
boy
yeah,
that being loved with many people. Like people love to communicate with you, to socializing with you.
oh yeah,
Do
I
you feel
think,
that too? Is it?
yeah, I think,
Yeah. I see.
okay. Uh, oh yeah, and sometimes people who know me, uh, who know, who really know about me, they will, they will say, uh, oh, Mayan is a sassy, it's is an ignorant person, I think,
Ah,
Yeah.
and uh, I have a junior who said, my face is grumpy. I don't
oh,
know
really?
why, uh,
I never thought
why
of that
she
about you,
said that.
Mayan.
Okay, I don't know. Uh, uh, she is my junior in junior high school. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
but I think um I'm a kindly person, uh and I love to interact with many people, and I'm open to talk with many people too. Okay.
Okay. So for me, yeah, the fact that I don't have many friends, I just like have some, company and colleges, not really like
Oh yeah.
friends. Yeah. So I think the friends that I often chat just like for they're in a group. That's why I talk with them oftenly or frequently. So yeah, when I asked them about their first impression of me, they thought that I'm such a sassy girl to the one that grumpy stuff like that. Yeah, but I like being socialized with people. I mean, it's interesting to communicate and knowing each other. So yeah, but I have something about impression. I don't know what to say
Uh,
again. Actually,
Yeah,
yeah.
me too. But I think like Mayan said, socialize with like older people. Like I think for me, it's better. It's like more good than socialize with like at our age, like lots of students and people being, I can say, bad, act bad, and also being a bad kids or teenagers. So I think socialize with the older people than us, it just gave us lots of things like experience
Yeah,
and also things that we need to learn because they've already learned it before. So we could take it from them. I think and they wouldn't take any advantage of us. So I think it's better to just socialize with the older.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
Actually, when I socialize with the older person, I got uh, more insight and more knowledge from them. Okay, and they they always share their experience, like life experience and how to solve problem. I think
Yeah,
uh,
they're giving
the
us
older
an
person,
advice, like a
yeah,
useful
95.
advice.
Okay.
So I prefer to socialize with older people. Yep.
Yeah, that's really true. I ever spoke with someone older than me, and I got so many knowledge, and yeah, they give me some advice. So talking about a person that Mayan said that I have two sides, like the one who's being
Oh,
excited, and one who's just bit calm and maybe yeah. I mean, this true. Oh, I call it like marketing phrase. You know, the phrase have to
marketing face.
like I have two sides. One who has to socialize and one who has to socialize, and then for like doing some videos recording and something like that. But actually, I'm different in person. You could say that I'm different in person. If we're not in a video, maybe or maybe in such a formal thing, you could find that I'm such a different person because I have that two sides. But I could switch that personality so fast. I could be anything. So
Okay.
yeah.
Uh,
So
do you know? I don't know. I forget where I have read about this because do you know? Human have three side. Okay.
mhm,
Have three side, like three face. I think. Uh, their first face is uh face always they show to
the public.
people, yeah, the public and uh the colleague and the company. Okay, I think. And the second phase is phase who always uh we show to friends,
Yeah, the
family,
near
and
person, the close
eh,
person.
yeah,
Yes.
and uh our partner or etc. And uh the third phase is the face, our face. Okay, I think. And only only us now this phase. Okay.
So yeah, I mean, being human that socialize and communicate with people have to, do many personalization
Yeah.
because we gotta control our things and maybe the way we talk with the person we talk to.
Mm-hmm. And
Okay.
for some moments, we faking our expression.
Of course.
Like, okay, I don't like you, but I have to look like I like you. Yeah, it's
Because
typical.
even though we don't like that person, we don't want to hurt her, or maybe we don't want her to know that we had them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Mm-hmm. So, I actually don't know what to say anymore about um first impression, but I think I want to ask something that I kind of curious. That what is your worst, like worst than ever first impression, like from people? Maybe they thought that you're a bad uh people, or like you're a bad person, or you have like you're a type of person who's been in trouble or whatever, like the bad things, like bad impression.
So yeah, maybe I'm going first. Is it okay?
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Well, people thought of me maybe about being sassy is such a ordinary thing for me, so I don't think that's such a bad impression. What people thought about me, it's just a usual thing. So many people told me about that, so I don't think that's such a bad impression anymore. The other bad impression that people thought of me, that people thought I'm such arrogant person, arrogant, and then people who being choose her friends, and then didn't like to being socialized with people. I don't know. I ever get that impression that people thought I'm such an arrogant person, and like bullier.
Mm,
Oh,
Yeah, something like that. So how about you?
maybe
uh,
who's gonna answer it?
go ahead.
Okay. Okay. My baddest first impression that I've ever got is that when people see me, when people saw me as, yeah, like Jelita, an arrogant person, and also because I don't have that kind of control, like expression control when it comes to first people that I met. So like I just being kind of arrogant, but actually deep inside me, it's not. And then the other one is that I people thought that I'm a type of person who intimidate people, like like that type of impression where you, like I said, I cannot even control it because I don't feel anything when I don't feel anything. I would just like putting a, I can say like a usual expression. I'm not happy, I'm not mad, I'm just like, this is
Yeah,
my face and I cannot even control it. Yeah, I think that's the baddest thing that ever people ever thought of me.
yeah, the
So what
usual
about? Mhm.
expression of mine, like the straight face of mine. People thought that I'm such being angry. I'm being angry, and this
Yeah,
is my usual expression. I couldn't even control it. So yeah, that's what people
exactly.
ever thought bad impression about me. How about you, Maya? Maya?
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah, you're
okay.
Oh,
going first.
I think
Going
there's
first
any
next.
conversation. Okay, so I think uh, so far
Huh?
my worst first impression is like when people see me a grumpy person. Okay,
mhm,
a grumpy person. I think it was in in our junior high school we said it MPLS. Yeah,
Ah, yeah,
okay, and I am the committee, so maybe they see, uh, oh, uh,
that's your
this
job.
senior, yeah, okay. But I think I'm a kindly person. I'm not a grumpy because I don't like to angry because after I angry to people, I always feeling dizzy.
Yeah, yeah, I see.
Okay, I think that's all from me.
Yeah, so
I don't know.
actually, yeah, about impression when people thought of me that I'm such a sassy girl, it's not totally wrong, actually. I could be sassy, I could be sarcastic, but to people who really close to me, yeah.
Oh yeah.
So less than 1 minute, who want to make a
yeah.
Oh
conclusion?
yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna make it fast. Okay.
Mm.
So the conclusion and quote of the day is just don't judge a book by its cover because deep inside our heart, we're not that
Bayan, what
type
are you
of.
doing?
It's just our
I'm playing
expression
with
and our
my
faces.
new.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. So I think that's the conclusion of the day. It's less than 1 minute. We don't have any
Yeah.
time, so let's close it. Thank you so much,
So yeah,
guys, for
guys, thank you so
today.
much. And maybe see you in the
Okay,
next
thank
meeting.
you.
The cause of the day is just don't judge a book by its cover. Okay, see you in the next meeting. Bye bye.
Goodbye.
See you. Bye.